Hi, it's Matthew Dixon of mindaid.ca. I'm bicycling across Canada for mental health. There's my trusty steed. I'm headed this way to Antigonish, is about 10 kilometers down the way. I'm headed to Cape Breton tonight, Port Hawkesbury. It's 4-lane. It's a decent sized shoulder, a bit of a rumble strip, but I'd prefer more of a 2.5 meter shoulder for highways of speed. Like in the prairies, the Trans-Canada and number 1 highway through New Brunswick were pretty good for that distance, for that width. This isn't too bad though. I'd take this in a heartbeat. So I left Cranberry Campground this morning, went through Avondale and Barney's River Station, quiet little road, and got on this. There was a couple big, well, one at least big hill, or a couple big hills, I guess. A lot of climbing. Hadn't done that much climbing in a while. So I don't know what's headed this way. It's leveled out here for a while and I'm flying. There's a tailwind, decent shoulder. So yeah, this part makes Matthew very happy. Another 60 kilometers to go to Cape Breton and Port Hawkesbury. Yeah, it's, don't know what else to say. I'm a little speechless right now. With the trip winding down, tomorrow night in North Sydney, and in North Sydney on Friday morning before I head to Port aux Basques on the ferry. I'm staying with one of the members of the Hope for Mental Health, the old Schizophrenia Society of Nova Scotia, and we're thinking of putting on an event maybe about 9 a.m. in the morning in North Sydney, somewhere, maybe a coffee shop. I have to be at the ferry at 10:15. You have to be there 2 hours early. The ferry leaves at 12:15 for Port aux Basques, and I'll get into Port aux Basques in the evening, 7:30, something like that in the evening. Yeah, looking forward to seeing Susan Hyde. Susan, hi! The Schizophrenia Society of Newfoundland and Labrador. She's going to meet me there and be a support vehicle for me as the two of us go across Newfoundland. And we were hoping to get to Labrador. That still may happen. It's a bit more extra work, but if people want to donate some money to have us go up there, it's I'm open to that. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But the itinerary is made. I think it's pretty good. There's a rest day in Gander. Gander, we're coming for you. And we'll post that as soon as possible if Susan hasn't posted that already today. Yeah, and 11 days across Newfoundland into St. John, September 5th. And I think the 5th, but we'll see here. 5th or 6th, but I'm pretty sure it's the 5th. Anyway, very excited and looking forward to Cape Breton too. I found when I've been there before, it's so quiet, and yeah, it's amazing how different landscapes can give you different feelings. PEI gives you a certain feeling. It's throughout the trip, oftentimes when I get to the top of a hill, I'll give out a big woohoo or yeah, hoot or a holler like that. In PEI, I felt like I just shouldn't do that because I was spoiling this idyllic peace across the whole island. I felt like I shouldn't hoot or holler. It was like it's like shouting in church or something. It felt like the island's at one big whole church. It's amazing, just the quietness, the stillness of the island, and the peacefulness. It's hard to put it into words. A lady I read in a tourist brochure said that when you get to the PEI, when she steps off the plane, something changes, and I felt it there before. And Cape Breton's similar too. It's a more remote feeling, I guess, being at the edge of Canada, and it's not like a throughway. It's different from being in Vancouver because so many people go through Vancouver to Asia, Australia, the other side of the hemisphere, but not as many people go through Cape Breton to other places, and it's just more of a remote feeling, and I'm looking forward to experiencing that again. And yeah, I'm on the 104 right now. There's two ways to go through Cape Breton. If anyone wants to comment about this, I haven't decided which way to go. I'm leaning towards the southern route. There's the 104 and the 105. One goes above Bras-d'Or Lake and the other goes below Bras-d'Or Lake. I'm thinking the southern route from Port Hawkesbury, where I'll be tonight, to Sydney River, then up to North Sydney. So if anyone has any comments about the shoulders there or amenities along the way, gas stations, places to stop or eat, yeah, I'd love to hear about that. But I'm leaning towards the southern route right now. Anyway, I shall carry on, and I'll talk to everyone later.